Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to learn about the sensible heat factor, room sensible heat factor, grand sensible heat factor, and effective room sensible heat factor, and ADP. So these are the terms which are used to calculate the cooling load of the system. Sensible heat factor. Sensible heat factor is the ratio of sensible heat and total heat. Sensible heat factor is the ratio of sensible heat and total heat. So sensible heat is sensible heat divided by the total heat. So what is total heat? Total heat is nothing but the sensible heat and latent heat, and this sensible heat and latent heat is known as what? Total heat. Where SHF is sensible heat factor, SH is sensible heat, LH is latent heat, and TH is what? Total heat. And total heat is the sum of sensible heat and latent heat. So with the help of figure here, we have to see the dehumidification process, cooling with dehumidification process. So this is the where we, in this figure, we are going to see that. So on x-axis dryable temperature and on y-axis there is an specific humidity. The initial condition of the air is having 35 degrees Celsius dryable temperature and 55 degrees Celsius relative humidity. It is cooled up to reduce its dryable temperature to 20 degrees Celsius, and relative humidity becomes the outside condition at 60%. The specific humidity is what decreased from. So initially the specific humidity is W1. Initially the specific humidity we have to measure here W1. What is the final specific humidity? It is what? W2. It is W2. Okay, it is W2. So the amount of moisture removed is what? W1 minus W2. So here in this process there is, this is a process that is cooling with dehumidification process. Okay, so there are latent heat is also removed and sensible heat is removed. Sensible heating cooling, sensible cooling is what air takes place, and latent cooling is also takes place. Sensible cooling is the cooling in which the specific humidity remains constant, that is 3 to 2, so that the horizontal line, and latent cooling is what? At a constant dryable temperature, so that it is a vertical line 1 to 3. This process is to be represented 1 to 2, that is latent cooling, and 2 to 3 is the sensible cooling. So during latent cooling, how much amount of heat is to be removed? So at initial condition, the enthalpy is what? H1. So at 3 enthalpy is what? S3. At 2 enthalpy is what? H2. How much amount of latent heat is removed? H1 minus S2. So you can see here the latent heat removed is what? Latent heat is what? H1 minus S3. H1 minus S3. So how much it is sensible heat is removed? You can see here the sensible heat is removed is what? S3 minus S2. So as we are having, so S3 minus S2, S3 minus H2. So how much total heat is removed? Is latent heat plus sensible heat, that is S3 plus, that is your sensible heat removed, S3 minus S2 plus H1 minus S3. As S3 get cancelled, so that H1 minus S2 is the H1 minus S2. This much amount of heat is removed. Here it is H1 and here it is S2, so that H1 minus S2 is the total heat removed. okay, during cooling process. So what is your sensible heat factor? Sensible heat factor is the ratio of sensible heat divided by total heat. That is total heat TH. So total heat TH is what? Your SH plus LH, sensible heat plus latent heat. Okay. Now we'll see the next, room sensible heat factor. That is which taken the heat in the room. Room sensible heat factor is the ratio of room sensible heat and room total heat. So RSHF, you can see here, RSHF is room sensible heat. It is the ratio of room sensible heat factor is the ratio of room sensible heat divided by room total heat. So what is room total heat? Room total heat is the sum of room sensible heat plus room latent heat. Okay, it is a ratio of RSH divided by RSH plus RLH, where RSHF is room sensible heat factor and RSH is room sensible heat and RLH is room latent heat and room total heat is what? Sensible heat plus latent heat. It is a ratio of room sensible heat divided by room total heat. Okay. Then we'll see the next, grand total heat. So when we are removing the heat from the room inside, so to maintain the purity of the air, oxygen level of the air, we have to add some ventilation air. Recirculated air we are going to cool and again supply to the room. To maintain the oxygen level or purity of the air, some fresh air is to be added. आउटसाइड फ्रेश एअर त्या रिसर्क्युलेटेड एअरमध्ये ॲड केलं जातो. रिसर्क्युलेटेड टोटल एअर तुमचं mkg जात असेल तर सपोज रिसर्क्युलेटेड 70% घेईल आणि 30% नियर अबाउट त्यामध्ये फ्रेश एअर ॲड केलं जातो. आउटसाइड एअर जे आहे विच इज हॅव्हिंग हायर टेम्परेचर अँड विच इज हॅव्हिंग ऑल्सो मॉइश्चर कंटेंट, सो दॅट heat is added in the system. So when we consider the heat load due to ventilation air, what is the ventilation air? हे लक्षात घ्या. ventilation air म्हणजे काय? The air which is added in the cooling system, recirculated air, so for maintaining the oxygen and purity of the air. So air conditioner space is what? Closed space. तुम्ही आतलंच हवा घेतलं आणि कूल केलं आणि आतच पाठवलं तर काय होणार? त्याच्यामध्ये काही कॉन्टॅमिनेटेड गॅसेस असतील, डस्ट पार्टिकल्स असतील किंवा त्याच्यात ऑक्सिजन लेवल कमी होईल. सो दॅट फॉर मेंटेनिंग द प्युरिटी ऑफ द एअर सम फ्रेश एअर इज टू बी ॲडेड अँड दिस लोड इज ऑर दिस एअर इज नथिंग बट द व्हेंटिलेशन एअर, किंवा या लोडला व्हेंटिलेशन लोड म्हणतात. जेव्हा व्हेंटिलेशन लोड आपण अकाउंट करतो हीट लोड कॅल्क्युलेट करत असताना त्याला म्हणतो आपण ग्रँड टोटल हीट लोड. ओके. So including outside air heat loads, it determines the capacity of the refrigeration plant. What is your grand किंवा gross grand total heat load? Grand sensible heat factor, याला म्हणतात grand sensible heat factor, is the ratio of grand sensible heat divided by total sensible heat divided by grand total heat. So what is grand total sensible heat divided by total sensible heat plus total latent heat? What is your TSHF? So total sensible heat, room sensible heat मध्ये इथं ॲड होऊ लागलं आहे रूम सेन्सिबल हीटला आउटसाइड एअर सेन्सिबल हीट. सो रूम सेन्सिबल हीट प्लस आउटसाइड एअर सेन्सिबल हीट. वाय आउटसाइड एअर इज टेकन? इट इज अ व्हेंटिलेशन एअर फॉर मेंटेनिंग द प्युरिटी. त्याच्यामुळे जो सेन्सिबल हीट ॲड होणार आहे रूममधला सेन्सिबल हीट प्लस आउटसाइड एअर जो ॲड करतो त्याचा सेन्सिबल हीट इज नथिंग बट द टोटल सेन्सिबल हीट. ओके. डिवायडेड बाय रूम सेन्सिबल हीट प्लस आउटसाइड एअर सेन्सिबल हीट प्लस रूम लॅटंट हीट and outside air latent heat. So it is a ratio of the are you getting? So grand total heat. So when we consider the outside air heat, sensible and latent, then the ratio of sensible heat load divided by grand sensible heat load divided by grand total heat load. Grand total heat is what? Total sensible heat plus total latent heat. What is total sensible heat? Is RSH plus OASH, outside air sensible heat, and total latent heat is what? Room latent heat plus outside air latent heat. The ratio of this is nothing but the grand sensible heat factor. Now when we carry this heat to the room, this air condition load by cooling, so some heat is added when it is passed through the duct. Are you getting? Or some of the heat is gets bypassed before coming to the contact with the cooling coil. So effective of room sensible heat is the sum of sensible heat gain that occurs in the room, including the gain due to portion of the ventilation air which is bypassed. The air is bypassed. Considering the effect of bypass factor जेव्हा आपण कन्सिडर करतो त्यावेळेस इफेक्टिव्ह रूम सेन्सिबल हीट फॅक्टर घेतात. अरे गटे नुसतं रूम ग्रँड सेन्सिबल हीट फॅक्टरमध्ये काय केलं आपण? हीट लोड ड्यू टू सेन्सिबल हीट. आणि इफेक्टिव्ह रूम सेन्सिबल हीटमध्ये वी आर कन्सिडरिंग द bypass factor, how much amount of air is gets bypassed without coming contact with the cooling coil. त्यामुळं जे काही लोड वाढतो आणि तेव्हा जी लोड घेणार आहे आपण त्याला म्हणतो आपण इफेक्टिव्ह रूम सेन्सिबल हीट फॅक्टर. इट इज द which consider the heat load due to bypass of air. So again it is the ratio of effective room sensible heat factor is the ratio of effective room sensible heat divided by effective room sensible heat plus ERLH. Okay, and ERSH plus ERLH is nothing but the ERTH, that is total room heat. Yes. Now we will see the what is apparatus dew point. Apparatus dew point temperature, it is the effective surface temperature of cooling coil. Apparatus dew point temperature is the effective surface temperature of cooling coil which determines the condition of air coming out of the coil. To find out the air quality required and to select equipment, ERSHF, that is effective room sensible heat factor, bypass factor and apparatus dew point are required. So in this video we have discussed, so what are the things we have discussed in this video? So what is sensible heat factor? It is the ratio of sensible heat to the total heat, and total heat is what? Sensible heat plus latent heat. Then room sensible heat, when we consider only room heat as a cooling load, then it is a room sensible heat factor. It is a room sensible heat divided by room total heat. Then grand total heat, when we consider the room sensible room heat plus heat load due to ventilation of the air for maintaining the purity, then it is known as grand sensible heat. Grand sensible heat factor is the total sensible heat divided by total sensible heat, grand sensible heat. So RSH plus OASH divided by RSH plus OASH plus RLH plus ROALH. Effective room sensible heat factor, when we consider the bypass factor of the cooling coil, then we have to use the effective room sensible heat factor. Okay, and apparatus dew point temperature is the temperature of the surface temperature of cooling coil which determines the temperature of air coming out of the coil. Okay, we stop here. Thank you.